Here we produce two types of wine. One brand is the Mad brand, which is a kind of village wine, and then we represent also the Tokaj brand, which makes single vineyard wines.
So every volcano gives special stones and I mean soil.
Yes, basically all the mountains are similar in their minerality content, but the percentage of the minerals are different in each mountain. That's why the possibility in Tokaj with our local varieties, the Fulmint, is to make very special single vineyard wines. These are mineralic wines, not easy wines, very ageable, and it's very good in developing in bottle. And this is the only way for Tokaj to show our potential to make this single vineyard wine. Our family has been producing wine since the 16th century.
Okay.
So my sisters and me, we are the 18th generation. But there were a crack point.
Yeah, during
like
the
for
communist area, how was the winery?
everybody has to work for the cooperative.
For the
at that time.
cooperative, all the time.
And my family lost all the lands like all the Hungarian families.
And get it back after
No.
the. No,
We
we
couldn't
didn't.
get back. We bought different lands, so not there are some lands which belongs before to the family,
Okay.
but we had to buy back.
You had to buy by there.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm.
But anyway, so it's happened, and we work mostly in Mad. Before the Sepsin family, his center was in the next village in Bodrog-Keresztül. We have some vineyards there,
Okay.
and there is a mountain which called the Sepsi mountain, and most of the lands belongs to our family again.
But it still produce wines. These vineyards that were on like
Yes. it's
that you
still
owned
produced.
like 200 or 300 years ago. It was like.
Yes.
Yeah, and tell us about this shop here.
So this shop is it's not only a shop, but this is the most important meeting point in our village. This is owned by the Tokaj winery, and thanks to them, it's a very nice opportunity to show all the leading producers of this village. They are keeping a fantastic assortment from dry wines, late harvest wines, and also wines from Mad. Here you can find and of course you can taste a lot of single varieties, a lot of prestige wines, and many rarities what was produced in these here sites. And of course you can drink good coffee. You can find a lot of handmade products, hams, sausages, hams, and cheeses. Cheeses are produced here in the village as well, and spirits. So everything you can find what this region is famous for.
Can we find dry Samorodni in this shop?
I hope so, because they have a very fantastic selection. I'm not very up to date what is the daily menu, but I'm sure you can find something. Yes, definitely. You can find, for example, the single vineyard selection from somebody from Király, from Barta. So what you cannot find here, that does not exist.
And now we are tasting your
We are
wine.
tasting one of our wines as a late harvest wine from 2012. It's a blend from 3 varieties. It's based on Fulmint, 50% of Fulmint, 30% of yellow muscat, and 20% of hash level. The Fulmint gives a good spine of the wine by the acidity and by the structure, but the hash level and the muscat more aromatic than the Fulmint. partly barrel aged for a few months.
Oh, wow.
But, because of the young age, the first expression comes from the muscat.
Really, really. This floral elderflowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Och mandelmassa. Marsipan.
Marzipan.
Marzipan, yeah.
And I really like it in 2 years old muscat spiced wines. You can feel freshly cut pear.
So what do you combine this with?
It could be very strange. What I really like to this wine. We had investigation with this wine. We gave this wine to some Hungarian chef to find out from the traditional Hungarian food, and maybe it's not so comfortable in the camera, but I'm telling you, we have a pig killing in autumn on countryside. All the family has this is a family party, and that is in the very early morning, the first meal in this day, when they do the deep fried pig brain. Have you ever tried?
No.
No, I have not.
Have you tried?
Deep fried pig brain.
Yeah.
Sounds
It's
strange,
breaded.
sounds
It's
good.
breaded, but it's very interesting. You can do it with the veal also, because it's the brain is fatty
Yeah.
and the structure is very soft. And this deep fried pig brain was dropped with onion cubes, very small onion cubes, which aged 1 day in vinegar. But it gives only some hint of vinegar taste, acidic taste. But the structure is, this meal is not so heavy, and there's very airy the taste of this brain. And that's why, because of the fatty taste and because of the soft and airy structure, it's really matching this wine.
And the
Of course.
acidity is cutting through that fattiness of the brain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Ska vi gå runt den?
This is original, this four steps. It was collapsed in front in the socialism, you know, everything was destroyed. But these are the originals. This is a traditional place in the Middle Age. This Husky, the name of the man who founded the National Gallery, has 45 hectares in different király, úrágya, kővágó, and they make the 45 hectares in this place. The grape comes here, and they can do everything, you know. We made 250 square meter new winery, my boy, and he said, Mom, we haven't enough place. So, and they could do. This is the working place of the winery.
Det var här druvorna kom in.
Ja, precis.
Och så, de hade 45 hektar som de gjorde i det här rummet.
Tokaj is a closed wine region, so grape cannot go out and grape cannot come into the region. Every wine should be produced and bottled here in the region. That's why it's not possible to make so that there is a factory, a sparkling wine factory in Budapest, in Budafok, and in that place they produced many sparkling wine for rent before, but now it's stopped. So if somebody would like to make a Frisante style or a traditional method, a sparkling wine, they should do it here in the region.
That's good.
So, but you have to know that the first closed wine region was Tokaj II. The Portugal was the second and French was the third. Every big wine region has a special bottle. We had Tokaj bottle for sweet wines because in the Middle Age, sweet wine was, Tokaj was famous for sweet wines, but the time changed. I don't like this changing, but and now Mr. Sepsi started in 2000 the wonderful new style dry wine because the gastronomy and everybody like dry things because sweet is not healthy, but it's not true because Tokaj is healthy. Yes, in the Middle Age the king drinks Tokaj and it has hogy hívják ezt az antibiotic? Before antibiotic, the kings became not ill because they drink Tokaj, and now you can find these natural antibiotics in Tokaj wines, az Asszó and Samarodni, of course, because it comes from this botrytis. This is the new 2013-ast már ilyenbe töltöttük a délcegből.
You see, these are older vintages, but from 2013 every wine will be in this kind
in
of bottle.
our winery.
Because there are only a few regions in the world who has their own bottle shape. Bordeaux has its Bordeaux bottle, Burgundy has the Burgundy side, Rhine, they have this long neck bottle, and now Tokaj will have also, the Tokaj dry wines will have this.
But do you have to bottle in this? Or can you choose?
You can choose, but it's recommended because it has a very strong marketing message.
And this is an estate blend with traditional. Délceg was pressed with new machines, but this is every
old
press and old. And it was fermented in barrel.
Yes,
the whole.
Barrel fermented and barrel aged.
Old or new?
Every year we buy 7 new.
So partly new, is partly used.
1, 2, 3 years, and after new.
Yep.
Ez a 11-es. This is 2011. Now
This is
finished.
Yeah.
And this is 100% Furman, so it's
Yes,
not blended.
yes. Mainly from this Urágya, this part. If you go up to the hill, you will see it, and Király.
It's a
So
good
do you
wine.
like it?
Yeah, I like it. And I like the acidity is so integrated and so creamy. But still you can feel it, but it's so creamy.
And this is the most important in the Tokaj wines, especially from the Mád wines. That these are not, you can never make a flat wine from these, but there is a very nice concentration, and the Demeter family has very old plantations. Yes. So these are not 4 or 5 years old.
No, this is the dry Samarodni. It's another smell because of the botrytis. Samarodni is sweet wine, but sometimes if the winemaker forget the whole things because he fell in love, comes the dry Samarodni because the whole sugar goes out. This is the dry Samarodni. Én szerintem egy bolduba egyébként, de a szocialista lelketlenség.
Där ja. Där nu ja.
This is so long and it's so
Very
concentrated.
Aki szeretne,
Ascool.
az imádta.
Hát igen, úgy van, a Jakab imádja például. Egyre a Jakab
Specificerade människor.
Vagy nem szeretik, vagy
Men vem?
Ja, és nem lehet átadni nem elég szamarodni.
Torr, jag kan tänka mig det. Det är en jävla udda stil. Men det var jävligt gott. Skitgott. Sen kommer vi till könsbesvärjning.